All right, number 4, which equation represents the axis of symmetry? So you have to remember that your axis of symmetry is going to be x equals the x value of your vertex. So I'm going to find my vertex, which would be right here. And that ordered pair would be -3, -5. So my axis of symmetry is going to be my x value here. So x equals -3, which is j. You should be able to eliminate h and f right off the bat because it's y equals. Axis of symmetry is x equals. Okay, number 5, find the vertex and axis of symmetry of the parabola. So again, this is where I would go into my calculator and I would type my function into my y1. So 2x squared plus 12x plus 17. And I would go to my table of values. Now, on your table, you're looking for where your y values start to repeat themselves because you will see that pattern of increase to decrease back to increase or vice versa. So I see at -5, my y value is a 7. At -4, it's a 1. At -3, it's a -1. At -2, it goes back to +1. And at -1, it goes back to +7. So what I'm talking about, these y values repeating, is that here's a 7 and here's a 7. Then here's a 1 and here's a 1. But then right here in the middle, there's not a repeat with this -1. That middle value, that -3, -1, is your vertex. So I can get rid of A, excuse me, and I can get rid of D because these both have the right vertex. Then your axis of symmetry is going to be your x value of that vertex, which is not B, but it works for C. So C would be your answer.